Okay, let me be honest with you. The thinking is that before ownership, while you're renting, while you're planning, while you're actually asking yourself what next, renting gives you flexibility. That's real. But it also keeps you resetting. Every time you move from one place to another, to a new location, maybe you are in Kitengela last time, you moved to which other to Kiambu. From Kiambu, you came to Ngong. You see, that doesn't give you enough time to set up roots in a place that you actually get to build a future home. Uh, every new year, you also have a new agreement, new terms, and new numbers. And that's what kills most people that rent, because you move from this house, you are paying this particular amount of money per month. And then you move to the next establishment, you find that you're paying much more than you were paying last time. And this keeps to be like it's a vicious cycle. Yeah, it gives you flexibility. There's nothing wrong with it and the way you do it, but it makes you aware of one thing clearly. You're building on someone else's land. And that realization hits quietly and not in panic and not in anger, but it's just awareness. You just know, I'm not supposed to be doing this if I'm serious about life. And it's because this is the time now that you plan. Most people you can talk to, they are going to be telling you exactly the same thing I'm telling you, because when they pay the landlord every month, they are like, I should be like seriously investing this money, but because of circumstances, you see, you're not going to be like default on paying rent when you need somewhere to stay. So that is why I mentioned that vicious cycle. And that's where I say land comes in, not as pressure, not as comparison, not as you must build now, but that is an option, because you have to visualize a day when you're moving out of that rental into your own home. A decision you can make today that gives you room for tomorrow. You don't need to rush to build, but you don't need to move immediately, because there are some people who bought land and they're still renting. It is because they are still setting themselves and checking about options and actually budgeting for their home. So I'm not knocking anything. You need just to secure a place if you're not secured one already, because land doesn't ask you to hurry, and it rewards those who start, because making that first initial step towards realizing that dream is what is going to set you up tomorrow for success or set you up for failure later, because you never made that initial move towards what? Making that first step. So for me, thinking about land isn't about escaping rent. It's opening a door, actually, a door that says, when I'm ready, I have somewhere to go, because that is why I say it doesn't matter where you are, but if it is your own house, you know how that beautiful that feels, because you have somewhere to go once you finish building your house or you are starting. That alone changes how you think, plan, and move. If you are renting, we are renting. It is not late. Let me just tell you that you are early. You are exactly where most buyers start. Yeah, somebody has to begin somewhere, and thinking ahead quietly and intentionally often has made impressions on people, and actually people have succeeded. And we are on that way, because we have to build somewhere, and that is we are building the capital towards realizing that dream. And until next time, before plan before you possess, and don't wait until you are ready to start thinking about something long term while you're in that rental. So have a good evening, and let me see you people on the next one. Thank you.